special challenge match. Whether he win, lose, or draw, he must face all three competitors of the approved. Your referee, D. Byers. Ladies and gentlemen, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 227 pounds, he is 1/3 of the approved. Please welcome Bobby Moore. Bobby, I must admit that's the nicest you've ever looked when you come out here. But your opponent this evening, from Tucson, Arizona, he is a former Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion. This is Adrian Hawkins.
Well, the approved have gone back to their roots tonight in the form of Adrian Hawkins paying tribute to the originator of the approved, Jimmy Rave, and he's going right after his former partner, Bobby Moore.
And the blue tights.
Oh yeah, throwing it back with the music, throwing it back with those blue tights, taking it right back to where it all started.
Absolutely, these two guys are gonna fight all over the building probably, I tell you, oh hell. Yeah, there's a plan in the outfit there, Adrian. Bobby Moore whipping him with the belt. Adrian took it from him.
You can see right there, nowhere for Bobby Moore to run.
Adrian has a chair in his hand right now. Mayhem is upon us right now.
This match hasn't even started officially yet.
Oh, Bobby with a kick right to the midsection as Adrian went to hit him with a chair.
Now, just to clarify the rules in this one, this is an approved gauntlet. Win or lose, Adrian Hawkins will face all three members of the approved here tonight.
Regardless of what happens, if Bobby Moore defeats him, at some point during this matchup here, Adrian still has to face Rob Adonis and Nick Halen, the Southern Pride Classics champion.
And right now they are all over the Boys and Girls Club here in Monroe, Georgia, amongst the fans.
Fighting over here near the restrooms, near the entrances there, out to the cars in the parking lot. Adrian Hawkins is putting it to him here. You see him and Bobby going at it there. They're coming back toward the ringside area, and Adrian just deposits Bobby over the corner of the barricade back into the ringside area. You see Bobby there with his grabbing his left leg. Adrian Hawkins hearing it from the fans there as well.
1 year ago at this event, Adrian Hawkins entered in for the Southern Fried Heavyweight Championship, one of the most hated men in Southern Fried history. 1 year later, the crowd absolutely loves Adrian Hawkins.
No doubt there, Hawkins is beating the living hell out of Bobby Moore right now. Ringside ring announcer's table there into the bell, ringside barricades there, and Bobby Moore using those signature fists right to the side of the head of Adrian Hawkins. Referees trying to get these guys back into the ring, but it doesn't matter. Shot to the throat of Bobby Moore.
Bobby Moore and Adrian Hawkins, former Southern Fried Tag Team Champions. These men held tag team titles all over the Southeast, and now hated rivals. This all goes back to the Monroe Massacre, when Adrian Hawkins thought that Bobby Moore was going to be his partner against Nick Halen and Rob Adonis. But once locked in the steel cage, all three men attacked Adrian Hawkins, and now here we go. Adrian Hawkins looking to take all his frustrations out on Bobby Moore, using anything that isn't nailed down to take out his former partner. But he's got to get him back in the ring. We got to get the match to start. We got to get a pinfall. Right now, setting up, it looks like for a suplex. But Bobby Moore fights out of it. And Adrian Hawkins looking to get this one back in the ring.
These guys are going to war right now. You got to wonder how much Hawkins will have left. Hawkins has that ring bell hammer that's been stretched into his mouth at one point there by Nick Halen.
And right now,
going to work on the dentistry of one Bobby Moore.
Now Adrian Hawkins has Bobby Moore, hooks him in for another suplex here.
Oh my God.
Hits it this time. Out there on that hard floor here of the Boys and Girls Club.
Nasty dangerousness there. We've seen this. Hawkins, no stranger to suplexing somebody on the floor. It's happened to Nick Halen twice here at Southern Fried. Damn near killed them both out here off of the barricade. And these two guys are going at it still outside the ring. Adrian with a big elbow right to the back of the head of Bobby Moore, and Bobby Moore is taking some serious punishment, much to the delight of the Southern Fried fan base.
And these guys have not been inside the ring yet.
Not at all. Bobby Moore was there to take his clothes off. That was it.
Adrian Hawkins giving him a tour of the ringside area numerous times here.
Look at Bobby Moore. When have you ever seen him like that?
But if two men ever knew each other any better, it'd be these two men for years. Part of the approved Tag Team Championship gold all over the Southeast, like I said. These men have gone everywhere as partners. And now Bobby Moore asking for forgiveness. I don't think Adrian Hawkins is in a forgiving mood.
No, I don't think so at all. He knows if he gives an inch to Bobby Moore is going to take it. You see that with the rake of the eyes right there. And Adrian Hawkins is temporarily blinded. Bobby Moore takes his shirt off. That another shirt there. He's got more shirts on than Bryce Cannon tonight, it looks like. He's choking the hell out of Adrian Hawkins there right in front of our fans. Oh, he has a chain. Oh, my God. That was a chain there. I thought he took off another shirt for some reason. But he punched the hell out of Adrian Hawkins with a chain.
The thing is, there's two different schools of logic here. Adrian Hawkins would want this to get over with as soon as possible. Bobby Moore wants it to last. Oh, wait a minute.
Codebreaker.
Gets the cover.
That's a 1, 2, 3.
Next opponent from Charlotte, North Carolina, Rob Adonis.
You got to get Rob Adonis' entrance in, and he comes in a house of fire right now. Oh my God, look at the power of the big man. Just sets Adrian Hawkins down hard on the canvas.
So right now, Adrian Hawkins is 1-0 here in the Gauntlet. And it's Rob Adonis, so we know that means that Nick Halen will be the third and final competitor here in the Gauntlet.
Absolutely, you see Bobby Moore crashed out on the floor right there in front of our cameraman. And the fans are chanting Adrian here in Monroe, Georgia, of all things. Holy smokes. Adonis sends him into the corner hard. That might be the strongest man at Southern Fried right now. Absolute brutality there. Nasty throw from Adonis. And like I said, you see Bobby Moore rolling around on the floor there at ringside. And Adonis is punishing the spine of Adrian Hawkins right now.
And this is a brutal, brutal man. It's Rob Adonis. You see throwing those forearms right across the chest of Adrian Hawkins.
Muscle for hire for sure is one Rob Adonis.
And now this is where the Approved are going to want to slow this one down. Going to want to dish out as much punishment as possible to Adrian Hawkins to soften him up for Nick Halen. And you know that's been the directive from the Game Breaker.
Oh, no doubt there. He's kind of got the mindset there, that gang mentality that you've learned for so long. Oh, hell. He just trucked Bobby. Adrian with a double leg takedown there. Oh, my gosh, here it comes. Can he get the 300-pounder into the sharpshooter? Adonis has got it locked in. The sharpshooter right there on the spine of Rob Adonis. And Hawkins has it locked in. Is he going to quit? Damn, Bobby Moore into the ring with a chair.
It's a disqualification.
Your winner of the match by disqualification, Adrian Hawkins.
So right now, Adrian Hawkins has beaten two members of the Approved, but now Rob Adonis and Bobby Moore are going to work on Adrian Hawkins, dishing out the punishment, doing the damage before the Game Breaker comes out.
That DQ there, D. Byers can just have a sandwich at this point, I think. I don't think he's going to want it to get into the ring. And they're pounding the hell out of Adrian Hawkins right now. Bones are picked here.
Well, what do you know?
The voice of Nick Halen, Adrian, Southern Fried Classic champion, is what you hear right now.
I tried to tell you. You're pathetic. You make me sick. You're nothing.
Bobby Moore has him in a camel clutch right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Approved Shindig. Now tell me, who'd you pay to see?
Adrian with shots in the groin. Nick Halen sees his men fall at his side, and he gets a chair right to the spine.
Wait a minute. Adrian Hawkins calling for someone.
That's Kelly Sexton out of the back.
She's got handcuffs.
Yes, she does. Oh, look at the smile on her face. Adrian Hawkins has the handcuffs. He's cuffing Bobby Moore to the ring post. Bobby Moore sees who gave it to him. It's Kelly. There's Rob Adonis in the other corner, trying to make his way back up to his feet. Hawkins has him locked in as well. Adonis is knocked out from that chair, from that nut shot. And you see Kelly Sexton there. Nick Halen sees.
And ladies and gentlemen, his third and final opponent from Athens, Georgia, the Game Breaker at 2022.
And Nick Halen is getting the hell beat out of him by Adrian Hawkins. He's choking and punching at Nick Halen.
And you have to think for Nick Halen, it goes to Shindig's past, because it was 1 year ago at Shindig that Kelly Sexton reunited with her husband Todd Sexton while managing Nick Halen in that matchup.
Absolutely, Hawkins is going around after him there, and everybody's getting beat up ringside here right now. Rob Adonis there, you see him trying to get free from the cuffs. He's probably losing circulation in his hand. And Nick Halen ribs first into the barricade. Look at Adonis trying to kick Adrian Hawkins.
In there head first into the barricades here. And now back in the ring goes Nick Halen.
Oh, Nick Halen there right on the attack as Hawkins comes in under the ropes. Look at Bobby Moore. He can't even get away right now. This is hilarious. What's happened to those two morons outside the ring? Adrian Hawkins with a springboard. Back elbow nastiness there.
And Adrian Hawkins definitely feeling this one here from this crowd.
Grabs Nick Halen by the hair. He's sending Nick Halen into the corner there, head first, face first, right into the top turnbuckle. Another turnbuckle shot there for Nick Halen. He is staggering right now. Adrian Hawkins is going to send him in again. A third one right to the top of the head of Nick Halen. Bobby and Adonis are just beyond themselves right now.
Yeah, all they can do is look on and watch the damage that Adrian Hawkins is doing to the Game Breaker.
Working his way down the ladder there in the corner, right into the canvas. And Nick Halen dumps out to the floor. You see Adonis trying to work his way loose. That big hand isn't coming out.
Yeah, I mean, they're handcuffed tight in there. Wise maneuvering on the part of Adrian Hawkins.
Hawkins with a big elbow right to the top of the head of Halen there at ringside. You see him just stalking Nick Halen. This is beyond personal here right now. Choking, putting that foot across the throat of Nick Halen.
Months of frustration is all coming to a head here for Adrian Hawkins. It was Nick Halen who came in, kind of formed that wedge that divided the approved. Adrian Hawkins welcoming in Nick Halen. Oh, wait a minute, setting him up.
Game breaker right there, right in the center of the ring there, but Nick Halen doesn't have enough gas in the tank to take advantage of it and capitalize, but I don't think he cares about a 1-2-3 right now.
Yeah, this is a very, very personal war over who is the leader of the approved. Nick Halen came in here and just automatically felt he was the leader of the approved. Trying to take that away from Adrian Hawkins.
Pinfall attempt there. Hawkins kicked out at 2.
Right now, Adrian Hawkins has already had 2 brutal matches, including a beatdown following the second match.
Fireman's carry for Halen. Hawkins wiggles out of it. Blocks at Halen with a suplex there.
Float over. Only a 2 count, says referee D. Byers. You're not going to beat Adrian Hawkins like that. Former 2-time Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion, multiple times Southern Fried Tag Team Champion. This is a man with a lot of heart. You may not have always liked his attitude, but the one thing you could never deny is the toughness and the heart of Adrian Hawkins.
Absolutely. You could argue a few years ago he had the best year of any Southern Fried wrestler at this point, and he's just continued since then. You can just see his face there. He's punching at Nick Halen, and Halen answering back with fist of his own.
And Nick Halen soaking in the boos from this crowd here in Monroe, Georgia. The man that was the 2022 Georgia Wrestling History Wrestler of the Year, proving why he earned that distinction.
Hold on. How did Rob Adonis is trying to do something there in the corner, trying to pick that lock on the handcuffs. Both men down in the ring right now. Nick Halen slithers out of the ring, asking for a microphone.
I told you, Adrian.
I hope he doesn't hit him with one.
This is for your own good. You think you're some kind of hero to these people? They treated you like crap for years. I don't hate you, Adrian. I'm just disappointed in you. Just like Rob's disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in you like your best friend Bobby Moore is disappointed in you. But just imagine how disappointed Jimmy Rave is in you.
Wow. He just traded a place you don't want to. And that may have awoken Adrian Hawkins as he goes right after Nick Halen.
Precarious position on the apron. Oh, STO right there on the apron. Adonis with a clothesline there as Hawkins comes around.
Yeah, he had that one arm free.
That's all he needed, honestly. He's trash talking Adrian Hawkins right now at ringside. Referee D. Byers with a count.
You don't want it to end like this with a count out. I mean, come on, Adrian's put way too much into this. We're up to 8, I believe.
Can Hawkins make his way back into the ring right now? He's just under the 10 count, under the rope. Halen with a super kick there. Hawkins off the ropes. Codebreaker.
That could be all she wrote if Adrian's able to get over and make the cover.
He's taking too much of a beating here the last few minutes of the match. He can't even make it up.
That could have very well been his last-ditch effort.
It gives him some time to recover here, but still he could have capitalized and won this matchup. Bobby Moore trying to taunt our cameraman there at ringside, trying some way to get something to try and pick the lock. On those handcuffs there, and both men across the ring from each other hitting hard, right in the center like a couple of rams.
Here we go. Oh, knee right to the jaw.
Big knee knocks Halen back hard. Halen up over the top, big clothesline from Hawkins. And Halen's down, Hawkins is feeling it.
And this crowd can feel it too.
Halen went for, Hawkins went for a code breaker, and Halen pushed him off.
Referee D. Byers right in there looking for the submission, looking for the tap.
Hawkins is there. Hawkins has got it. Oh, he's got him roll through. Hawkins. Trying to set him up. He's got it locked in. Hawkins has reversed it into a sharpshooter. Halen's inches away from Bobby Moore. He grabs Moore. Moore gets into the rope. Byer sees it and breaks it. What damage was done to Nick Halen's leg there? Bobby Moore kicked the ring steps out of the way now. A code breaker of his own for Nick Halen. Can he capitalize now? He hit that hard on Hawkins. Can Halen climb to that top turnbuckle and hit the macho elbow?
And right now, going to the top, indeed. But wasting way too much time. Allowed Adrian Hawkins to get back to his feet.
The leader of the approved in blue now stepping up. Played a little possum there as these two men are punching the hell out of each other. Headbutt from Halen. Hawkins on wobbly legs there. Halen gets him away. These two guys jockeying for position. Some kind of an advantage there. Halen in an electric chair rolls through. Roll up. Oh, look at that.